So, how much do I suck? Oh my heavens to Betsy, did I forget? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. You guys were here and you guys were waiting and you guys are awesome. I am so completely sorry that I forgot that we actually had the public live stream tonight. Obviously, I'm just like way on it. I need to turn on some lights here. I've been shoot darn editing a video. And you know what? Now we're going to have to eat out tonight again. Oh no. Oh no. I need to turn on a light just a second and it's done by my phone. There, that's a little bit better. Holy crap. I can't believe I forgot the live stream. I got so busy because I made 2 videos today. I did the regular Tuesday one on the regret. And then I am getting Thursdays ready to queue up and have that going, because tomorrow I actually have that procedure I talked about. I think I just talked about it with the members last week, where I've got to have an endoscopy on. That's tomorrow. And in my mind, I'm just not going to feel like making a video for Thursday. So I wanted to get it done. So here I am, all rushed. I am so sorry I'm late. That is so rude of me. But let me check in and see. So ads factor, I hope you guys are all still here. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I used to be blonde. I did used to be blonde. So let's just pretend that this was a blonde moment. Okay. Just a blonde moment. It was a blip on the radar. It won't happen again. Diana, it's good to see you. Cassandra's sister, I'm so happy to see you. Legion Green, good to see you too. So excited to see you. Cassandra missed you last week in the members only, I believe. You have company, but you wanted to drop in and say hi. Are you still here? I don't even know if you're still here. You should just bring your company. Come on, expose them to the weirdness. That would be wonderful. Let's see. I need to just get caught up a little bit. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I feel absolutely horrible. And then I'm going to feel horrible. So good timing on the regret video. Except this isn't regret, but it might be a little baby regret. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. I like that you guys are chitty-chatting with each other. Concerned. Oh my goodness. I am so glad that you're here. Good to see you. Concerned sent a comment to me. It was this week. I was like, where the heck have you been? I have not seen you around. Oh, goodness. CR, nice to see you. The Silver Crone, you're new. Hi, I haven't seen that name before. Thank you for being here. Doug, I love you so much. I need a drink and a coffee. I'm pretty sure that Doug is on, so I'm hoping he'll come and get me a drink and a coffee. I really was not prepared. Holy buckets. Let's see. Concerned is eating gummies and learning about the world. Faith Fleming, hi, good to see you. Sheila, as a 23-year-old that's in a very unsure time of my life right now, I can't tell you how much your content means to me. You give me hope. Well, then my work here is done. Goodbye, everybody. Good night. See you soon. Get out of here. Hi. Thank you. Honey came got make me a drink. Good to see you, Faith. I think that you're new here too. It's nice to see you. And Concerned, I was thinking that you were eating those gummies. So yeah. Ray, hello. Good to see you. I feel like it's been so long. Like it's all of these long lost friends of mine showing up. Oh, it's so good to see everybody. Doug, what is the tree's least favorite month? Oh no. Do we got a dad joke from Doug? Wait, he didn't answer it. Is it a joke? I don't know what's going on. Kelly Cox Semple, good to see you, my friend. Oh, everybody, hello. Oh, Cassandra answered it. September. Ha ha ha. That will be a joke that I will probably remember for sure. Alicia, nice to see you. No worries. I'm just trying to get ready for work tomorrow and finishing BS tasks. Ugh, I feel that. What did the Leafs say at the end of August? Oh, I would like that. I just kept reading your next comment, Cassandra. You look amazing for not being prepared. Oh, is that what the Leafs said at the end of August? Oh, goodness. Awesome, Matt. Awesome. Well, Matt, you are awesome. Hi, good to see you. I've been listening every morning on the way to work. The pep talk is much needed. Coffee and laugh lines. I love that. You guys make me blush. You guys make me blush so much. I just got all filled with joy and happy. And thank you for saying I look amazing. This is what I wore in the videos today, right? So I made the Tuesday video today, so I put makeup on. And then I said, well, I might as well not let this makeup go to, to waste. And so then I made the other video. So yeah. But when I was just sitting here editing, Doug says, there's people in the room. They're waiting for you. I just clicked on something. I was like, what? Hell, you say? I need a hat. Because I got my hair chopped off today. So you'll see in today's video, it's really, really short. But I'm kind of excited because I bought this stuff to help with some of possibly. Thank you. I love you so much. Oh, and look, he brings me matching mugs. They're matching. I love you. Thank you. So I've been rubbing this stuff on my head at night, every night, trying to see if it helps. It's made for women that lost their hair during menopause. So when I went and got my haircut today, she said there were little baby growths starting to come in. So we cut it pretty short just because it was kind of, the longer it gets, the more bald I felt. So anyway, it's short story long. Hello. Yeah, I got a haircut today. And it's really short, but I feel pretty saucy. I felt like pretty saucy. So I kind of dig it. It's a lot shorter than I'm used to. All right. We sipped coffee. We are on the way, people. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Awesome, Matt. Awesome. Oh, I said your name and then I didn't even read your comment. I suck today. I've been listening. Oh, I did read your comment. Awesome, Matt. Awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. You guys are talking to each other. Solemn says, ahoy. Hi, Solemn. Nice to see you. Social emotional learning with Dr. Donnie. Oh, my goodness. Hey, I'm here because I found out 2 weeks ago I have both autism and ADHD, and today I had a breakdown. I am so sorry that news made you have a breakdown. I'm wondering if that's why I don't go. I don't want to know if that's my deal. But at least you now know, and at least hopefully that will explain some stuff, right? And hopefully you'll be like, oh, that's why I do the thing. That's why I'm this way, right? And then the people around you, and I could be totally wrong. This is just my take on it, but the people around you will know how to communicate with you better. So, I understand that that's really, really hard news to get. And go ahead and mourn and be sad, but just don't live there. Just don't live there. We need you to keep moving forward. The Silver Crone, I get into September and all I can think is Earth, Wind, and Fire, right? Because do you remember the 21st of September? I will stop singing, but now it's going to be in my head. Thanks, Crone. As Steve Martin once said, one show goodbye. I don't know what that means, concern. As Steve Martin once said, one show goodbye. I don't know what that means. 77 Tadams. Hi, girl. Hi, right back at you. Thank you. Cassandra. Oh, the rake me up when September ends. Sorry, I totally forgot reading the whole joke. You guys can scroll up and check out our joke. Kelly says, I think you look amazing in the regret video. Thank you so much. I know you love your hats, and I get that hats are cool, but I love your hair. So I only love the hats because of the bald, right? Because I don't have any hair. And that's why I started wearing hats. Now, I just ordered some more hats off of a site that I'm not going to name because I don't want to be judged for shopping on there, but they're really, really cheap. So really the hats are more for the outdoor videos, because when I'm outside, I cannot do anything to hide the dome. And so I just wear the hats. Plus, I don't want to get my head sunburned, right? But hopefully I got some hair growing and that will be good. That will be good. Awesome, Matt. Awesome says you're awesome, Sheila. Thank you, Matt. You're awesome. I'm going to change my name to Awesome Sheila. Awesome. Diane says she does that too when she has makeup on. She makes as many videos as she can. Yeah. And for the Thursday ones, I don't really care if I have makeup on, because those are really, the Thursday ones are really videos more for their community, right? Those videos aren't to necessarily generate new subscribers. Those are kind of for the people that we already know, right? And then the members only videos, God, you guys are lucky if I even take a shower for those. Just kidding, not really. Hanging out with Popsy Guy. Question, Sheila, just curious, what software are you using for your lives? Oh, I just use the YouTube one. We've talked about this in other lives. I just use the YouTube software, but when we get to a point where I have a lot more people showing up to these, then we will start using different software so that we could be a little bit more interactive. So something like, what is it called? Yardstream or something like that. There's other software out there, but I don't want to pay for it quite yet. So we'll get onto that later. Concern says, when my wife and I get overly happy, we call it the fuzzies. I love that. I've got the fuzzies. I got the fuzzies right now. That just made me happy. That's a fun word to say. Fuzzies, fuzzies, fuzzies. Entreaty by Rhonda Hensley. Hi, Ron. Yeah, Rhonda is your name. Hi, Sheila. She says, hi, Rhonda. Nice to see you. Angela Verbena, you look fabulous. Thank you so much. My goodness, you guys. Goodness. Feeling all spicy. Let's see. An advertisement just interrupted the live, and it's pretty cool. It's a Ziggy Marley concert. Is Ziggy Marley still alive? I don't remember that, but okay. And that's weird that they had a commercial during the live. That's odd. Thank you for loving my hat, 77 Adams. Yes, Kelly, I'm going to keep on swimming. I got that. I got that. Not swimming. The theme of this live broadcast must be comedians. A comedian from the 80s named Emo Phillips. Oh my gosh, I remember Emo Phillips used to use the word saucy. Yeah, that's me, saucy and spicy. Those are words that I will use to describe myself, to kind of lift myself up a little bit, right? I'm feeling saucy. I like to when I make the videos on, well, any video that I make, I like to make sure that I'm just slightly saucy, so that they come across. And then today's video was, the Thursday one was actually today's video was spicy because I said the F word twice. So that made it spicy. Alicia Rev, I know it's an exercise in futility, but could someone explain to my cats that not every crinkly bag is filled with cat treats? All right. Dear Alicia Rab's cats, not every bag is filled with cat treats. Now, I know that you think that the world revolves around you, but I would like to tell you that it does not. It does not. It revolves around your mother, because if it were not for her, you would not have any cat treats at all, especially the ones that come in crinkly bags. Okay, I hope that was good enough for you, Alicia. Oh, Dragon Moon, hi. It is good to see you. I feel like it's been a while that you've been around. I still love that you are still so here for me. Dragon Moon is one of the first people that started following me, and I swear he comments on every single video, and I love him, and I don't know him, but I love him. So thank you for being here. Let's see. You admire you for searching for answers and sending. You love and support. Oh, social emotional. Got it. You're talking to somebody. Oh, I missed something. Sorry if I missed your if I missed your messages. I do try to read all of them. And we have a smaller group tonight, probably because I was 15 minutes late. I freaking suck. I can't believe I did that. See, look, I still can't forgive myself. Alicia says, I still use saucy all the time. My coworkers and I never mature above 15. I'm pretty sure that that's where I'm at. Maybe 16. Yeah, somewhere in there. I feel that's where I'm at as well. 77 Tatum says, you have the hair thing and we others have other things like the pucker on the neck. This thing, the waddle, I call it my waddle. Is that what you're talking about? The waddle? Or other things. Age happens and it's accepting it and being out there anyway. Yes. So yeah, my waddle is annoying to me a lot. I won't go into it. I won't go into my waddle, but yeah, I get it. Concern says the problem with communication is because we respond to your comments and they show up well after you made the comment. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But, we do our best. We do our best with what we've got, and we're still having a good time. And that's really all that matters. Medina Jones, hi. Hello, everyone. A little late, but made it. That's okay, Medina. I was 15 minutes late. I don't know if I said that yet. I was totally late. Doug comes in. He's like, there's people in your room. He's on his phone. That's what this action was me on my phone. There's people in your room. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't get the hair, but other less joyous parts of menopause. So much fun. Not. Yeah, menopause is not fun at all. At all. At all. And aging in itself isn't fun. So I've mentioned this before, and I will say this probably a million times after, but on the daily, I never know if it's menopause or just normal aging or depression or anxiety or if something's really wrong. Every day it's a crapshoot. Not really sure what's going to happen today. Am I going to pee my pants or am I going to throw out my back because I looked to the left and took a breath? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm behind you guys. I'm so sorry. Cassandra said she made a spicy video today and cursed. The Silver Crown says, sit them down for this. Yay. Melissa Schlanger, hello from Toronto, Canada. Hello from Westminster, Colorado. Coolest thing, I had a one-on-one the other day with someone from North Glen, which was about 5 minutes from me. And she's talking, and it was so funny. She's like, well, I did this, and, I went to this place, and you might not have heard about it. And she's talking about all these things that are just right around my house. Like, I live in Colorado, right? So yeah, I made her, if she sees me out in public, she needs to ask for my autograph and like be a fangirl, right? Because I think that would be funny. Hopefully Doug will be there so he can record it. Let's see. Hello, E1. Nice to see you. Melissa Schlanger, how is Queen Sheila doing? So those are my favorite things. I love it when people call me Queen. And I love it when people like call me Auntie. Basically, I love having a nickname as long as it's nice. Oh, my cheeks are already starting to hurt, and we're only like 15 minutes in. Well, I know 30 minutes for some of you, but yeah, I kind of suck. But anyway, I caught it because my life is 15 minutes late. Good. LA says, I love your videos. LA, thank you so much for that. Thank you for taking the time to come here and actually tell me that. That makes me feel really good. Thank you so much. Concern says, oh, she's talking about Saucy. I was on stage with Emo Phillips at a comedy club. I remember that Emo Phillips person. I think that's when my wife fell in love with me for bravery. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Oh, Awesome Matt wants to know where Posey's at. Oh, wait, I skipped a whole bunch. My bad. Jan, hello, everybody. Hi, Jan. Nice to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. Kelly asked if I ever watched Ally McBeal. I freaking used to love Ally McBeal. That's when that creepy dancing baby came, right? Do you guys remember the dancing baby? Dancing baby, Ally McBeal. Let's see here. We need a video, but yeah, so, oh. Commercials. Over it. Anyway, Google dancing baby. That was like the height of technology. That was that damn dancing baby. Awesome. Matt Awesome wants to know where Posey's at. Doug is home, and Posey usually doesn't hang out. Now, she might come in here a little bit later, but right now, because Daddy's home, she's going to hang out with Daddy and hope that she gets treats or skinny pizza. I don't know if Doug's going to make a quesadilla. That's what skinny pizza is. The girl loves her cheese. I don't know. She just loves her cheese. Concern says, those cats won't believe you about the crinkly bags. I just picked up several bags of candy and my Jack Russell Terrier jumped out from underneath the covers. Posey does that when Doug goes in the kitchen and opens up the cheese drawer. She could be dead asleep in a coma and just, boom, there I am. There I go. Gonna go get some cheese. Cupcake says, I'm aging. I might be in premenopause. You mean perimenopause? Yes. Cupcake says, I also might be depressed, sad, anxious. I don't know. And that's the thing, Cupcake, is that we don't know. And so then you're going to go to the doctor and they're going to say, basically suck it up. Either, you're perimenopausal, suck it up. There's nothing that we could do. Or you're depressed. Here, have some drugs, right? Now, they can do tests to find out if you are in premenopause, right? They can do hormones, test blood work and stuff like that. So if you really want to know, go get the blood test done, right? That's what I did. When I first went to the doctor, and I've talked about this story before, so sorry if it's a repeat for some of you, but I went to like 6 different doctors because I was suffering and I didn't know what to do. I mean, there were so many symptoms that I was having that weren't typical menopause symptoms. And I actually started following someone on YouTube that only does menopause content, and she does kind of comedy skits about menopause. And I've done a couple videos about the menopause as well, but like having this really funky chest pain, or I'm just the weirdest stuff. I had no idea what it was, and nobody would help me. So I actually went to a alternative medicine doctor, and that's where I started getting hormone treatments and stuff like that there, because I couldn't find any help. But yeah, so most days I think that it's probably a menopause issue, but it could be depression. I don't know. So I'm sorry that you're struggling with that. You are not alone. It does suck. And there is a lot more voices out there that I'm starting to see. A lot of people like Halle Berry and Courtney Cox, chick from Friends, right? I've seen a lot of people speaking out about perimenopause. So that's cool, and menopause in general. So it's getting some lip service. Boy, I talked a lot about that. What? Jeez whiz. Being over 50 is insane. Yes, Cassandra's sister, I absolutely agree with you. Alicia's talking to Kelly. Oh, sure. Shame me in a team meeting for not being around. Oh, did I shame you today? I didn't mean to shame you, Concerned. I'm so sorry if I'm missing people. I'm just freaking. Posey's in the bedroom with her crew of toys, Doug says. So if you guys don't know, Doug is my husband. He loves coming to these. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for him tonight, because I didn't know what was happening. But yeah, she's got a lot of stuffed animal toys, and she likes to kind of put them all around her and then just kind of be in the middle of them, right? It's like her buddies or something. It's very, very odd, but cute. Sheila, how are Doug and Posey doing? Say hi to them for me. Medina, Doug is here. He can see you saying hi. Posey, well, I don't know. She's kind of in a mood, so the video that I have for Thursday, right? My Thursday videos are the ones that I do the vlogging, right? So I'm trying to get better about being more extemporaneous, right, in my speaking. And, I'm trying to just provide more things on the channel. So the Thursday videos are usually me walking around outside, doing the stuff and things. And today I took her with me. Which she really does not enjoy. Posey is not a walking dog. Now, I was going to take her stroller, but what usually happens is that we'll start off, right? We go outside and she'll pee immediately. It doesn't matter even if she has to pee, she will pee immediately in the front yard. That's her spot. And then she does what we call muling, where she pushes back and looks at you like you've just killed her favorite toy, right? Her eyes bugging out of her little pug head because she hates walking. So we got her a stroller. And so I'll pick her up and put her in the stroller, and then we'll do, walkie walks. But I didn't think I could handle holding the camera, the stroller, the dog, and then getting the mail. So I made her walk. I didn't bring the stroller tonight. I made her walk. So she might be pissed at me. She might not even come in here because she just might be really pissed off that I made her go outside with her little princess feet. I was going to try to say princess paws, and it came out Princess Pete, which is fine. Any more coffee? It's pretty funny to think about the dancing baby being so high tech at the time. Yes, it was. I remember it was like, whoa, that is so cool. So cool. Awesome. Matt Awesome says, I hope Posey gets her cheese tonight. My pug is here watching along. Well, Matt, we're friends now. We're friends, because us pug people, we are a different breed of people, most definitely. Posey will get her cheese. She will get her cheese. She always gets her cheese. Let's see. One of my dogs barks at yours when I have them both on the big screen. He wants to say hi. Hi, Teddy. Hey, Pumpkin. Hello, Teddy. There, let's see if that freaks him out a little bit. We are scrolling. Oh, I just saw Pommy Girl. There she is. Hi, Pommy Girl. Good to see you. I think that you were the first one to comment on my video today. Was that you? If I remember correctly, I think that it was you. My last doctor for every problem. Have you tried not being fat? So, that annoys me so much. And I will tell you this story. So I used to be like 200 and what was I at? It's on my tattoo, like 285 pounds. And so I had the weight loss surgery thing is a whole other story, but I had gastric bypass. And I was constantly getting that, well, maybe if you lose weight. Okay, so my knee is swollen all the time and it really, really hurts. Well, maybe if you lose weight. Well, so I've got this pain in my shoulder all the time. Well, maybe if you lose weight. Well, the tip of my index finger really, really hurts. Well, maybe if you lose weight, right? Constantly. So then I lost the weight. I lost over 100 pounds. And the next time I went to the doctor with an issue that I was having, when we were leaving, he literally had nothing else to say. So he talked down to me because I didn't wear sunblock. I'm not even kidding. He asked me, he said, "Do you wear sunblock daily?" And I said, "No." And then he proceeded to talk down to me. He couldn't get on me for being fat anymore. So he got on me about sunblock. I was like, dude, I don't leave the house. Why do I need sunblock? I don't go anywhere. Is there rays coming off of the computer screen? Because if that's a thing, then I need to know. But yeah, freaking doctors. Everything is because you're fat. And then if you do, if you get past the fat thing, also then they will bring up your mental health stuff, right? That's the thing too, mental health stuff. Concern says, oh, the pug's name is Posey. Thank you so much for popping in. We've got Soapy Oaks Farm Patrick. Just discovered your channel. Thanks for providing such wise content. Very much appreciated. Well, Soapy Oaks Farm Patrick, thanks for saying I'm wise. I can feel my head getting bigger. I'm not going to be able to get out the door. Actually, I've got, this is a typical office. So it's got the doors there are two doors that open up. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing because my head is getting so big. So big. We're scrolling. Arts and Crafts Junkie. What a great screen name. I have been thinking a lot about art lately, Arts and Craft Junkie. So I am an artist. I've done lots of art stuff and I won't bore you with all of that, but the basement is where my studio is. And I had just started doing print art. I can't even think of the name of it. The jelly plate art. And I was loving it. I was getting up, at 5 o'clock in the morning and doing it before work and blase. And I have not been down there since I was laid off 18 months ago. And I mean, I've not done art in 18 months. And so I went down there and everything is still in the exact same spot that it was in the last time I did art. So it's still a mess. There's still stuff on the floor. There's stuff on the desk, right? So one of my goals is for this month is to clean that section, that area. And I'm hoping that if I clean that area, then maybe I'll feel like going back down and doing some art. Toby is Matt's pug. Awesome, Matt. Awesome. Toby, little pug. Hey, pumpkin. Sheila is right. Find an alternative doctor for hormones. Both my husband and I are in our late 40s and we see her and love her. Yeah. The only issue with the alternative doctors is that they are normally not covered by insurance. So if you've got one of those like health savings accounts, that's what I use when I go see her. And actually, to be perfectly honest with you, it's my sister. So sometimes I do get a friends and family discount, but it's still very expensive, even with the friends and family discount. But yeah, she's helped me. That type of medicine has helped me more than Western medicine has. So CR says, Pommy Girl, I'd have a hard time not oh yeah. Have you tried not being an asshole? I'm just curious. Choo. Well, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. I love it when you talk amongst yourselves. Silver Crone. Oh, gastrodoc. Oh my God. I had a gastrodoc call me fat when getting scope. COVID caused a cough that never stopped. And now trying to find out why, because your lungs are clear. Okay, Silver Crone. So I'm actually getting an endoscopy tomorrow. So now you've just unlocked a new level of fear that they're going to tell me that the issue that I'm having is because I'm fat. I'll let you guys all know next time what the deal is. I have this breathing thing. I don't know how else to describe it, but basically I can't catch a deep breath, and I keep trying to catch a deep breath. And I basically diagnosed myself with the help of ChatGPT. I put in all of my medical records. I put in everything that I'd had done. And it came back and said, you probably have what's called silent GERD, which is basically heartburn, but you can't feel it. So I went to urgent care because I needed to get a prescription. And I basically just went in and said, hey, I want this prescription. And he was like, okay. And he wrote it out for me. And ever since I started taking, it's called Carafate. Ever since I started taking it, the breathing thing goes away. So that's why I think that there's probably something wrong with my esophageal tract, my esophagus. And so, yeah, that's tomorrow morning. And I'm really excited about it. Mm-hmm. The thing that excites me most about it is that I'm not going to be able to have coffee all morning. Yep, that's going to be a thing. And poor Doug's going to have to deal with me. All right, we're reading. Oh, the beauty industry, 7 Tatums. Beauty industry will talk down to you if you have spots or waddle on your neck, even if you go for a facial and you get your peach fuzz dermabladed. They always want to upsell. I do my own dermablading at home because it is no longer peach fuzz. I am a full-on Wookiee. The hormone therapy that I'm on, it just makes the hair grow everywhere but the top of my head. So I have to dermaplane it. You know, I'm glad that we have an ability to call it dermaplaning instead of shaving. I just dermaplane my chin. I shaved that bitch. I'm not even gonna lie. Concern says, oh, the paperclip icon. I looked that up myself. I don't even remember it. It's some guy, something to do with something, some guy. Kelly says, capitalism wouldn't survive if it didn't make you feel bad about yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I did talk about that even in today's video, in the regret video, that there's even a whole industry that preys off of you for having regret, right? There's industries that prey off of every insecurity that we could possibly have. It's absolutely amazing. And I feel stupid that I didn't even notice this earlier, right? I just lived my life. But I think that without being at work for the last 18 months, right, with being out of work, being out of corporate and having to look at money and things a little bit differently, you start seeing things a lot differently. At least I have. I feel like I've woken up. I feel like I have been so stupid my whole life because I just didn't see it. But that's another story. I have a lot of stories. Oh, we're scrolling. Silver Crone. Oh, Language of Horses. Hi, hello. You're new. I haven't seen that name. Good to see you. The Silver Crone says, I'm in the same lane as you, GERD, with 0 symptoms other than hacking up a lung. Get the sedation when they do it. It's fantastic. Oh, and I hate the sedation. It's that propofol or whatever it's called. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. But yeah, the silent GERD and also iron. My iron was low. I had to do iron, what are they called? Infusions. So that was, those are both very common things with people that have had gastric bypass, which I wish I would have known, but you know, I didn't know. And that's just the way it is. Love ChatGPT. It doesn't tell me I'm fat. And always says, great idea, Queen Diana. I know ChatGPT is awesome, except version 5 isn't as kind as 4, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe we would be so fat as a society if our food sources weren't so contaminated and designed for feedlot animals. Oh, tell me how you really feel concerned. One of the things that I learned after having gastric bypass was the serving sizes that we have. That is absolutely and completely bonkers, because you can survive off. I eat about a cup of food at a sitting, right? Each time I eat. And you go to a restaurant and that's like 3 meals for me, a meal at a restaurant, right? It's bonkers how much people eat. It's crazy. Strum and banjo. Hello. Glad I made it half an hour late, but glad. Hi. Good to see you, Strum and banjo. I haven't seen you before. Thank you for coming. I love banjo music. My uncle used to play the banjo. Absolutely nuts, that instrument. He used to have little metal things on all of his fingers and then just go right, like just picking it. Very fast, very cool. Entreaty by Ronna Hensley. Oh, Jen, you guys are talking to each other. Go ahead, Boris, with your art story. Wait, who's Boris? What did I miss? Where's Boris? Boris. Whenever I scroll, I miss stuff. I'm sorry if I missed it, Boris. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I don't get to all of the comments. I really, my bad. Choo. Concerned. Oh, laughing horses, your laugh is contagious. Oh, thank you so much. There's just two schools of thought on this laugh of mine. Either you absolutely hate it and you feel that you have to just tell me about it in the comments, or you love it. And one person wrote a comment saying that listening to me, it was like I actually had LOLs in my videos. Like that's the way I talk, was with LOLs, because I say stuff and in my head I think it's funny and I laugh. And so she says, yeah, you just got LOLs right there in your video. It's like, yeah, that's what it is. Awesome Matt says, oh, Gerda's a joy. I remember the good old days when I used to enjoy orange juice. Alicia says, I admit I'm giving up on doctors. I would be considered mostly normal, but still too fat. Everybody's too fat. Even the whole BMI thing is a total scam. And I always bring up, Posey's here. She's licking my toes. I always bring up like The Rock, right? What's his name? Dwayne, whatever his name is, The Rock, right? His BMI must be freaking insane, right? Because BMI doesn't count for all that muscle. So his BMI must say that he is like super uber morbidly obese. It's just kind of a joke. Blah, 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 blah. JF, an endoscopy is really no big deal. I've had several. Oh, me too. Like I said, I've had gastric bypass and I've had other weight loss surgeries before that. Ugh, my freaking drama with that. And I've had several. I still don't like them because I don't like being put under at all. It's not the putting under part. It's the waking up part. I feel really gross and very anxious. And I also tend to wake up very quickly. Every endoscopy that I've ever had, I wake up during the procedure. And where was I? Oh, the last procedure that I had, it was not an endoscopy. It was the other end. And I woke up during that part. And I can still see the look on the nurse's face when I looked at her and I said something. She was like, and she starts pushing the, whatever it's called, propofol or whatever, the pee drug back into me. That was cray. Oh, concerned Posey has never ridden on the Harley. Oh, wait, I am missing so much conversation. I've got this on live chat and it's not, I don't think it's showing me all of the conversation, because Concern said something about Posey being on a, yeah, I'm so sorry. It's not showing me all of the texts. I apologize if I'm missing you. It is definitely not on purpose. I want to make sure everybody gets heard. Yeah, when Doug was talking about, I always said, we had a dog also, Rock, French Bulldog, and I always had these visions of Doug and I having like these setups on the back of our Harleys that we can put the dogs in, because I saw someone on Instagram or something that they did that, and I wanted to do that for our dogs. But there's Posey now, so she's here. Hey, Pose. Hey, Posey. What doing? Do you want some cheese? You do? Do you think Daddy will give you some cheese? Did you eat your dinner? I bet you don't even have dinner yet, do you? Because I didn't do it. Huh. You're a good girl. She's a good girl. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Rhonda. Who's Rhonda? I don't see anyone named Rhonda, and I would have said hi to her if she's here. I don't understand what's going on. So Rhonda, I'm sorry if I didn't acknowledge you, but someone was talking to you. I'm trying to look at the thing to see if I have some kind of filter on, but I don't. Yeah, I don't see that I've got a filter on. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if I've missed people. I love you all. I really, really do. Jen Boggs. Yeah, Rhonda. Yeah, it was the work harder through sticky notes. I feel like going on Amazon Business and ordering some with the corporate credit card. I don't know what we're talking about. Ray says, I loathe doctors. Do people listen to the side effects that accompany the commercials for pharmaceutical drugs? I sure do. I sure do. Anal leakage is my favorite side effect. May cause anal leakage. Oh, funny. Kelly, hi. Hello. Silver Crone. For the record, please don't put sensitive information into ChatGPT nor any AI, anything online. It's not private. It's publicly accessible. Want to keep my fellow older people safe online. Everything these days is publicly accessible. I don't think that anything about anything is private anymore. Nothing. Awesome Matt, Awesome O's talking to Jen. Dr. Mandel on YouTube is famous. He doesn't hawk any products. He just gives tips. So when you say Dr. Mandel, I immediately think of Howie. I'm looking up Dr. Mandel. That's what I'm looking up here. Oh, he's bald. He's a man after my own heart. Is his website or his handle Motivational Doc? Is that who that is, Ray? Just let me know when you can. Boris with your art story. No. I don't know if you're talking to me or not. I'm just going to go with it. Mo, hello. Oh, you love my energy. Thank you so much. It's exhaustion and caffeine and spite. A little bit of spite. I just love you guys so much. I'm so glad that Doug looked on his phone and saw that I was missing the live stream tonight, because I was just not on my radar at all. I was just trying to get through making the videos today, right? I was just trying to make sure everything was, all buttoned up. Let's see. Ray says, I have osteoporosis and refuse to take the standard drugs. The side effects of one is your teeth falling out. Sweet. Been working out with weights and walking, etc. Yes. Do whatever I do whatever I can to stay off of stuff. Now there is stuff that I have to be on, like my mental health meds and stuff like that. But they're like, well, your cholesterol is up 2 points. You should probably go on. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to start taking some shit that I got to take for the rest of my life. I'm just not going to do it. Bonus fiddle. The Rock just lost his muscles, probably off the juice. No, The Rock. What happened? What the shit? Oh, I got to pull this up. We are sharing this. And maybe he got to a point, which I could understand. Maybe he gets to a point where he's just like, you know what? I'm really freaking sick of working out for 12 hours a day in order to maintain the physique that I had. But this is insane. This was just 10 hours ago. Wow. Sorry, now I'm just like, that doesn't even look like him. That is nuts. But I get it. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe he just, oh my God. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Bonus fiddle. Thank you for sharing that. But maybe he just got sick of working out. That's what I would say. He's sick or he's injured, right? When you get to be a certain age, you're like, yeah, I just don't feel like, like he does work out like 8 hours a day. Maybe he just doesn't want to do that anymore. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. And I guess that was it for me. 7-7 walking has helped me. I try to do around 5,000 steps or more per day. No incline, just steps. Stupid thing is my feet hurt now that I'm older, but it keeps my body aligned. Yep, I get that. JF, at my first endoscopy, I woke up during it too. I got the same reaction from the nurse. Yeah. Pay attention. Oh, good. Alicia says Dwayne Johnson is such a dear. I was his handler for a nearby con, like Comic-Con, that kind of thing. Also, glorious scathing wit and loves to hang with his fans. Yeah, I've always liked him, even when he was back in the day. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking, right? Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? That's me doing my eyebrow. I can't do the one eyebrow. But yeah, I've always thought that he was great, and he's great in his movies. I think that his acting has gotten better. But yeah, I really am probably going to now go down a rabbit hole tonight to find out if he said why he wanted to slim down. Oh, you guys were looking at Posey. I'm so behind. So no, I'm not. I'm not behind. Oh, 77. Tatum says Spike keeps me going. I go so my enemies can see my success. My husband says he keeps going because of love for his wife and dogs. Oh my goodness, you guys are so funny. You guys, I'm not reading everything out loud. I'm reading it to myself. Oh, all praise to Most High. That would be Posey. Posey's the pug. Awesome. Matt Awesome says that headline is messed up. Is that Al Roker? That was my first thought when I saw the picture. Is that Al Roker? Because when you lose weight like that, because I mean, those of us that have done it know you. I used to tell my doctor I look like a melted candle when I was naked, right? Like if you imagine like a candle with all of the melting wax going down the side of it, that's what you look like when you lose that kind of weight. So I'm curious if he has lots of sagging skin because of that weight loss, right? He just kind of dumped it. It's wow, it's crazy. I'm gonna have to get into that. I don't know if he's off the sauce or not. I don't know if he was ever on any sauce. We don't know. I can't even imagine how hard it is to maintain that kind of physique. Yeah, Silver Crown, I used to watch. I was in a phase. I get in these weird phases. And I did watch a lot of videos with him about how he had to maintain that and his workout schedule and the amount of food that he would eat on a daily basis to keep his calories up in order to build muscle. And yeah, that's all he did all day, every day for his whole life. That's all he did was work out. And that's what his whole life revolved around: working out and food, working out and food, working out and food. So I can imagine. He's still a good guy. He's still the same on the inside. And honestly, in some of his later movies, he was getting so big, it was almost really uncomfortable for me. I was like, can you breathe with all that muscle? How do you get through doors? How do you get in a car? That's what I want to know. Inquiring minds, Dwayne. Inquiring minds. Choo choo choo. Alicia says he also needs a ton of protein to maintain that muscle mass. Yeah. At some point you just say, fuck it, kids. Yeah. And the only reason why I'm thinking about that he stopped is because Arnold Schwarzenegger went through the same thing. So there was a time when Arnold Schwarzenegger got really, really little. He's still pretty big, but that was why he was like, I'm just really tired of trying to maintain this. Right. So that's the only reason why I'm saying that about Dwayne, because I think that's what happened with Arnold. Ray says, I'm so tired of news stories showing women in bikini photos. Let's bring back the Greta Garbo types. Yes, some mystery would be nice. You guys are awesome. Evan Howard. Hello, Evan. Nice to see you. So grateful for you. Well, I'm grateful for you too. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I really do appreciate it. Awesome. Matt says, I've got a few pounds to shed myself. Extra skin is unavoidable. If you're dropping 50 pounds or so. Yeah. It looks like you've melted though. It just melts, right? Your face kind of starts looking a little bit gaunt. And, I'm okay with being the weight that I'm at right now. I mean, I wish I could lose maybe about 20 pounds or so, but my husband still thinks I'm dead sexy. So I'm just going to go with it. Yep. True story. It's not your fault. It's our technology. I said bore us. Oh, and it came out as Boris. And then I'm scrolling madly looking for someone named Boris. Oh, goodness. It's hard to manage all these chats, y'all. make sure you proofread. Oh, Rock's. I read that The Rock had something going on with his heart and he needed to keep an eye on it, but I don't know if that's why he dropped weight. T77 T Adam says, I'm 48. My bikini is a sports bra and granny panties, and in a dark pool at night in the deep, deep dark. Medina says, praying that The Rock isn't sick unless he's losing weight for a movie role. I can't imagine that he's losing weight for a movie role. But yeah, I hope he's not sick too. But maybe the heart thing, maybe that's it. Maybe he just, I don't know. Don't know. And honestly, don't care. As long as he's happy, healthy, doing his thing. It is a shocker to see that. Whoa. And the shirt that he's wearing, it looks kind of like a pajama. Like he said, I'm just going to throw on some pants. I'll just keep wearing my pajama shirt. Desiree says, hello from Cambodia. How cool is that? Hi, Desiree Rivas. From Cambodia. I love that. Strum and Banjo says there must be an advised age to stop that extreme bodybuilding. Yeah, it's like late 40s, early 50s. Because you can't freaking move like that anymore. You just can't do it anymore. Oy vey. Oh, time for coffee. Alicia says Lou Ferrigno is still that big, but just as sweet as The Rock. They were at the same Comic-Con. I thought Lou Ferrigno passed away. If you guys don't know who Lou Ferrigno is, he's the original Hulk. Wow, he is still massive. Well, you go, Lou. You go. I can't find any recent pictures of him. I think these are all old, but oh my gosh, the Incredible Hulk was like the scariest thing to me when I was a kid. When he would change, when Bruce Banner would change into the Hulk on that TV show, I would have to leave the room. I would be so freaked out. So freaked out. Ray says, are French Bulldogs high maintenance? Hell yeah. French Bulldogs are high maintenance. Pugs are high maintenance. I think any kind of breed that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a mutt. I can't think of, anything that's not a mutt. Mutts are the lowest maintenance dogs I've ever had in my life. But every time I've ever had, like a pug or a Frenchie or, a terrier or whatever, they're all a little bit high maintenance. But I wouldn't change a thing. It's okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. Posey's having surgery next week, I think. So she's a little bit high maintenance too. Kelly, I think you're the first to ever say that. What did Kelly say? Doug Hammond knows best. Oh, he does. And she's not the first to say that, Doug. I tell you all the time that I need your opinion. Don't make me sound that way. You know a lot more things than I do. You're way smarter about that. Right there proves it. You're way smarter about some stuff. You are. Those eyes when he changed into the Hulk. Yeah. What scared me, Awesome Matt, was the clothes ripping and the face. That's what got me. Silver Chrome says the piano notes from the end of that show still make me tear up. The piano notes from the end of the Hulk. Now another rabbit hole I'm going to be going down tonight. Yes, pure breed dog, Kelly. Thank you. Ray says I have an English bulldog. He's a diva. I love English bulldogs. I just love dogs. Let's just put that out there. I just love dogs. I love them all. That is like my favorite thing to do at night is either watch my body cam videos or watch dogs. I showed Doug last night. I didn't realize at the like agility show that they have different breeds and like different sizes. And there was like this little Pomeranian doing the agility course. And it was the freaking cutest thing that I've ever seen. And she was freaking fast and focused and so excited. She's barking while she's doing it. She's running. She was so happy. It was the cutest little thing. If you haven't seen her, you should Google her. It just happened. Pew pew. E1 says that initial Hulk roar got me as well. Yeah, that. And I was like, I'm out. Peace. Green Man is scary. And then they always had him running in slow motion with that thud, thud, thud. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Mo says, are you originally from Colorado? Well, I moved out here when I was about 12. So kinda, I guess. I've been here. Well, I guess I was 11 when I moved out here. So yeah. And I'm 42 now. So, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Evan says, my husband was just talking about Lou last night. That's really random. That's so funny. Just call me Siri, right? Or Google. Medina loved watching The Incredible Hulk when she was a kid. That's funny. Alicia says, I hid in my dad's arms when the Hulk changed. It took me years to rewatch the show. Lou Ferrigno would make the Hulk pose. Well, the weekend when he saw us, he made sure I wasn't going to make me cry. Aw. Adrian, have you seen the late 90s show? It's called The X-Files. Yes. Mulder and Scully. Absolutely. The X-Files were awesome. But it was awesome in the beginning, but then it's like towards the end of it, it kind of got the way like House is. Like House, every episode of House is the same. Oh my gosh, there's a medical mystery that I cannot solve. Oh, some random thing happened over there. I must run because now I know how to solve the mystery. That's kind of the way the Fox and Mulder dynamic got. It was like, Mulder, come on, you're so stupid. This alien thing is so dumb. And then Mulder's like, Scully, you are just such a pragmatist. And oh my gosh, I can't believe that we work together. It's like, it just got to be that same thing over and over again. 77 Adams, my ex is in Colorado. Well, if I see him, I will give him some strong words for you, or her, them. If I see them, there you go. Awesome, Matt. Awesome. There was an episode of Reading Rainbow where they went behind the scenes of The Incredible Hulk. It wasn't as scary after that. That is so sweet. That's so tender. 77 Tatum says Kent, Colorado. Yeah, I don't know where Kent, Colorado is. I don't know Kent. Doug probably does because he's probably been there 75 million times. Kent, Colorado. We need a map. Let's see. Kent, Colorado. All it comes up is Kent Denver School. It won't let me just do Kent, Colorado. So I don't know. Concern says, talking to Ray about the constant bikini exposure. Yeah, I'm really glad that they love their bodies. And that to me is wonderful that you're so positive about your body. I just don't need to see it like every 12 seconds, right? I just don't. I honestly think Halle Berry is the worst offender at this juncture. That girl pisses me off. I've like stopped following her because I'm like, okay, yeah, you're hot. I get it. You're my age and you're hot. Understood. Got it. It's a bummer when shows get like that. Something new already, right? Cassandra says, the This and That talk show finally made it live. Woo, woo. The This and That talk show. I am now intrigued. I must look up. Okay, I think that Motivational Doc, I don't think I ever got my answer that Motivational Doc is Dr. Mendel. So I'm going to subscribe to him and check him out a little bit later. And then now I need to look up the This and That talk show. Boom, 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 boom. That's not coming up. That is not coming up. This and That talk show. The This and That talk show. You're not coming up. I wanted to see what your channel was all about. Well, this is dumb. Why aren't you showing up? I can't find it. I'm sorry. You can put a link in the chat if you want to. Bloop, 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 bloop. Muriel, it's okay that you're late, sweetheart. It's okay that you're late. I was actually late, and I know that you wouldn't even know that if I didn't tell you, but Doug told me that people are in your room because I was totally working on editing a video and I just was in a whole other world. That this was not even on my radar. Completely forgot that it was time to do our live. So I was 15 minutes late and I still feel awful. It didn't go away yet, you guys. It didn't go away. I still feel horrible. This and That talk show says, I love the hat. Thank you. Covers up my bald noggin. E1 says, was it Reading Rainbow that showed behind the scenes of the Hulk or Mr. Rogers? I'm sure it was Mr. Rogers. I never watched the Reading Rainbow. This and That talk show says, beware, not for the faint of heart. Well, now I really want to see it. So does Cassandra. Let me know if that works. I didn't get a link. I don't see anything. So wait. Yeah, I don't see a link. Did you guys see a link? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I didn't get a link. Awesome Matt Awesome is talking to E1. Venture says, I was late too, Muriel. We're all just late. It's just that kind of day. When I went and got my haircut today, I was late for that too, because as I'm walking out the door, I spilled my entire coffee. The whole thing. And it was violent. It was on the walls because it started falling, and then I went to grab it, right? So it was in my hand, it was dropping, and then I went to grab it, and what I ended up doing was just smacking it. So yeah, it was all on the walls and everything. So then I was late to that too, and I don't like being late to places, so that made me feel really bad. Oh my goodness, it's been a long circular rabbit hole of a night, so no worries, Alicia says. Muriel says, thanks, Sheila, Sally, nobody's in my room. However, the shawarma takeout I got is just awesome. You know what? So they talked about shawarma in the Avengers, right? Iron Man brought it up, and I thought it was fake. I didn't even know shawarma was a real thing. I've never had it. I didn't even know it was a real thing. Cassandra says, I just want to say how much I loved your regret video. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, you guys, don't forget to like the live stream. I guess that helps. We normally have someone in here that brings it up, but that person is not here. So Cassandra's sister Diane, thank you so much for reminding everybody to like the live stream. Evan Howard, T. Adams, love the Reading Rainbow. Lily says hello. Hi, Lily. Good to see you. Let's see. You need the @ Okay, we're trying to find the it still's not coming up. You can't put a link in here. I put links in here all the time. Do this and that talk show. I'm removing all the spaces and I put in the @ there he is. There he is. The This and That talk show. Well, look at you with your little saucy cap. Woo, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. As a New York father of 4, blessed by God, I share my real life confessions and practical life advice to help and maybe entertain you. This channel features wild and true stories from when I was a lowlife. I love it. It always kind of gets me when people that have that spiritual, religious feeling in their lives follow me because I curse and stuff. And I feel like, oh goodness, I feel like that alienates some people, but I'm so glad that it doesn't alienate people. Actually, I work with someone who's a preacher. I do one-on-ones with them as well. And it's really cool because, I'm a spiritual person. I am not a religious person, and we're not going to get into a religious talk here because that's a whole other thing. But I might do a video on it someday just as to why I am the way that I am, but I love it. So thank you for being here. I'm glad I found your site. Oh, let me subscribe. You did have 69 subscribers. Sorry, now you have 70. So I was early. Dang it. I'm not with the crowd. Cassandra, you're always early. I love it. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm scrolling back up. Kelly's talking about shawarma. 77, T. Adams, remember the rainbow just being a beautiful rainbow? It still is a beautiful rainbow. Still is. Yep. Lily says, while I was suffering in a toxic job for a year, I found your videos and they really helped me out. Thank you. It really means so much. Lily, I'm so glad that you found me, and I'm so glad that I helped. I'm looking back on my career, and it's crazy because I don't know if I've ever had a non-toxic job. I think they've all been toxic. I think they've all been horrible. I'm still I'm 18 months out of being unemployed, 19 months out, I guess now. And I still have PTSD. I still am just like, I still do so many things that I did in the corporate world. It's crazy. Muriel says, sorry, Xena was and is my only superhero knowledge, and I love her. Oh, and Mrs. Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man. You guys remember my taco joke? No, shit, I don't even remember it. Something about, it was guacamole. I don't even remember the joke. I just remember the punchline. My bad. You guys are funny. Pew, pew, pew. Entreated by Rhonda Hensley. When I lived in Saudi, we ate shawarmas all the time. Hard to find them here in Texas. Saudi Arabia, really? So shawarmas is like a Middle Eastern food? Is that what it is? We might have to try it. I don't think that the viewers can add links. Oh, maybe that's true. Maybe you can't. I don't know. Oh, I scrolled and everything jumped. We're going back. You guys are talking to each other, which I love, and I'm just ignoring it because I'm moving on. My mouth is a work in progress, says this and that. I'm gonna steal that. Alicia says, I find that faith works a lot better when it's a personal thing, and I have to agree. That definitely is it. This and that says, thanks. The channel is 3 weeks old, crawling up in the ranks. I love it. I could give you some unsolicited advice if you want, but my first unsolicited advice would be ditch the AI thumbnails. I like the pictures of you better. There you go. That's all I got for you. Done. Mo says, I'm spiritual, and you popped up on Dash, and I took that as a sign. I'm glad I found you. You have wonderful energy. Thank you. Just because I curse doesn't mean I'm a heathen. Let's just say that, because I'm not. This and that says, I've never had a non-toxic job, not ever, just one. Yeah, I don't think that I have either. I think that they've all been really pretty bad. That's really sad. And then, Cassandra's putting in there too. All my jobs have been toxic. Vote with my feet. Hi from New Mexico. Glad I found your channel. Hi, Judy. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. That's pretty awesome. Lily says it's Pavlovian what they do to you. Yes, it is. I haven't used that word in a long time, Pavlovian. Yes, I'm going to have to bring that back. That's a good word. The shawarma scene. Yes, I did stay for the post-credit scene. I did. Who put that in there? I just scrolled and it just moved. That was Kelly. Yes, I did stay for the post-credit scene when they were all sitting there eating. And, at that time, it was actually filmed after the movie was already over, and Captain America was already on another job, and he had to grow a beard or something for it. And so they actually had to CGI his face. Random fact in my brain. Don't know how it got there. Hi, Asha. How are you? Good to see you tonight. I wonder who decided that cursing makes a person non-spiritual. I don't know. It's like external things, right? If you have like tattoos and, all that other stuff, it's like, I don't know. I don't know why that. I don't want to get into a religious discussion because that could go completely haywire, but I don't know. I'm a good person. I'm a spiritual person. And, I'm grateful every day of my life. Let's see. Mary says, I actually saw that today. Must have stayed in my brain somewhere. What does Pac-Man eat? What does Pac-Man eat on his tacos? That was it, Muriel. Thank you so much. What does Pac-Man eat on his tacos? Guacamole. Thank you, Muriel. Best friend forever right there. Okay, here. I'll put in your link just so we can get some love for you, because I know it works if I put in a link. So you guys should have gotten it. All right, let's see. 77 Tatum says, I'm spiritual and not religious. And yes, you're right. The rainbow is still just as beautiful. I just missed when it wasn't thrown into sex. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I always think of the rainbow as just kind of like what we are as humanity. We're just made up of a bunch of different colors, a bunch of different shades, a bunch of different everything, and it's all put together in this rainbow, right? It doesn't have to just be, the LGBTQA community. Doesn't really matter. Rainbow's rainbow. Saw one the other day. Pretty cool. Love them. Robert, greetings, Earthlings. Hello. Okay, Robert, my friend. Now, I'm not asking this to embarrass you. Robert also has a YouTube channel. He is at Manhattan Rats. Okay. You made a video, Robert, and it showed up on Doug's phone because he subscribed or something, or it showed up because he was on YouTube doing something. And basically, you just stood on a corner and played one note that sounded like a boat. I need to know what that was all about. It was like 10 minutes of one note. And it sounded like a boat, right? And so I want to know. And your title was something about that you were protesting something, but I didn't read all of it. So I want to know what that was about. I need inquiring minds, Robert, inquiring minds. And Treaty says, yes, Middle Eastern food. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Middle Eastern food. I'll have to try it. I'm not a very adventurous eater, right? I think ketchup is spicy. So I have to stay away from like Indian food and stuff like that. And Indian food to me smells a lot better than it tastes. So I don't know if Middle Eastern food falls into that category. Concerned is also commiserating. They can't remember a job that wasn't somehow politically a nightmare. Rhonda says, I love your take on the corporate world. Thank you. Guys are fun. I am scrolling. Wait, someone said hi, Simply. Is Simply Fundamental here? Did I miss it? Oh my gosh, I missed a whole bunch. I just scrolled and missed a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, there's Simply Fundamental. Hello, Regina. Hi, it's good to see you. I have 2 videos of yours saved that I need to watch. One of them is something about, are you destined to be broke forever if your parents were poor or something like that? And then I got to pull it up. I love it when all these YouTubers are coming in here. This is awesome. I got to pull up Simply Fundamental. It's your 2 last videos. I haven't watched them yet. No. Videos. Doomed to be poor. That was your last one. And then the things I did wrong and the things I did right, financially speaking. So those are the 2. I'm interested in those and I want to watch them, and I have them marked, but I'm not there yet. So good job. Good job on posting regularly. Doing a great job. Pew, pew, pew. Hi, Sheila and everyone trying to catch up on the comments. Me too. Simply Fundamental. Me too. Cassandra's dog is named Rainbow. Aw, that's so sweet. Doug says, we have a good shawarma place called Sag. Wait. My mind is just blown. Okay, my husband knows of a shawarma place. My husband eats like a toddler. His viewpoint on food is 2, and he will talk about 2. You only need 2 ingredients: meat, cheese. That's it. Done. 2, right? Tortilla, cheese. 2, done, right? He's less adventurous about food than I am. So the fact that he knows of a shawarma place, my mind is blown. And I learned last week that he used to play the violin as a kid. I just learned stuff about this man all the time. He's an enigma. He's a mystery. Venture. Hello, Venture SR09. Isn't it funny how we don't realize we're in a toxic workplace until we've left? And then for crying out loud, we find ourselves in another and wonder what the hell happened. That's it. I didn't realize how toxic corporate America was until I left it. But I know if I do go back, if I go back, I won't take the crap that I took, right? And I just remember being in interviews and just accepting everything that they said, like, oh, well, it's a really fast paced environment and you just have to really be, like, a leader and, kind of just get out there and not, wait for explanation. Sure, you bet. Fine. No problem. And then we also need you to learn this kind of stuff, but, then you're going to need to learn this on your own because we won't pay for training, but, we want you to go ahead and take classes, and do that on your own time. You bet I will. You bet I will. Right? So bad. And I was just all about it. Oh my gosh. Alicia says the only job that wasn't toxic was a year-round costume shop that I worked in on the West Coast. Well, I used to be a DJ. I will say that was my only non-toxic job. It was a fun job. And I think that it was probably toxic for other people, but I was really young and I got to go to clubs and drink for free and go to concerts for free. So for me, that was my best job ever. Let's see. Awesome, man. Awesome says, come on, admit it. You all have a good Teams meeting. I will not ever admit that. You will never hear me say that. Oh, screw Teams meetings. Whoop, whoop. Let's see. Lily says, personally, I don't care if someone swears like a sailor. If they treat others with kindness and lead with love, that's what matters. Oh, I love you, Lily. That was very kind. Very sweet. They say you learn something every day, and now I've learned the Pac-Man fact. Yep. That's what Pac-Man eats on his tacos. Guaca, 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 guacamole. I hope your crowd likes raw, unfiltered talk, or they're going to be sorry. Well, if they like me, maybe they'll like you. Yeah, are you even more than me? Now, be careful. Don't get too raw, or YouTube is not going to recommend you, and you're going to be like stuck in like this little dark land of no algorithm for a long time. Let's see. Oh, Cassandra's talking about my rainbow comment. Thank you so much. Alicia says, my last day for a month is this Friday. I have 3 days to teach the new people how to low-key rebel and still complete tasks in the dark days before quarterly inventory. I hope they survive. I know I'm behind on comments. I'm going to skip up a little bit. Oh, you guys are talking. Oh, don't know what you asked of me. Robert, goodness gracious, I just explained it. You were sitting on a corner playing one note over and over again, just one note. And it sounded like a barge boat. And I wanted to know what that was about. Concern says, I laughed so hard when you were talking about Boris because I couldn't find anyone named Boris. Someone, was that you that did it? Concern typed in something about tell us Boris, tell us about your art, Boris. And I was like, who the heck is Boris? And they meant to say Boreus, Boreus. So yeah, that was a funny little time there if you missed it. Let's see, this and that show, corporate jobs are the worst. They are. You guys talking about food. Simply Fundamental says my pixels were bad on the last one. What do you mean your pixels? I'm pulling it up. The sound is off, but I don't see that the video is off. I don't know what you mean about my pixels were bad on the last one, Regina. Janae Godbold. Is that Jania? Genia. G. We're just going to call you Gigi. Middle East Festival this Saturday in Aurora, Colorado. Do you live in Aurora, Colorado? Because I live in Westminster, Colorado. I used to live in Aurora, Colorado. I think my ex-husband still lives in Aurora, Colorado. Concern says, I'm starting to like Doug even more than I did before. So as far as I'm concerned, cheese is a major food group. Yeah, Doug would agree with you. Doug would agree with you. I'm so sick of Mexican food in Arizona. I don't even know where Mexican food came from. Alicia says, I'm not leaving my job, just taking a leave of absence while my husband heals from surgery. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Awesome. Matt says, I would really like to hear that some places is slow. Yeah, we're a really slow paced environment and we care about you as a person and we want to make sure that you're happy here. Things that you'll never hear in corporate America, Alex. Woo! Jeopardy. We're scrolling. Oh yeah, we're a family here. We abuse your boundaries and demand your free time. You guys are funny. least you guys are on it. You know. Oh, let's see. This and that show says you can totally do DJ work. Yes, and I did. My name was, I don't even know if I want to go into this. My name was Carrie Love because baby Carrie's going to love you all night long. I was in my 20s. E1 says I left a job after one day because I could smell the toxicity. PU. You guys, whoo, I'm tired and I've had a lot of coffee. I'm just laughing. Go work for government if you want slow-paced and idiotic. I would love to work for the government. I would love that because it is slow-paced and it's really hard to get fired. Medina, you're just the sweetest. Medina's so sweet. People talk about something. She's like, I'm here for you. I'm praying for you. Love you. So kind. We're family means we abuse you as much as possible and expect you to stay faithful and obedient. Oh, wait, that is my family. No, if you were really family, you'd ignore me and you'd do things without me and then post it on Facebook. So I feel sad. Strum and Banjo says, oh my God, that's so true at the Silver Corn. I worked 14 years in a long-term care. And every time that bullshit line, we're family here, came from management, I wanted to throat punch them. Cassandra's going to listen to your videos, Regina, Simply Fundamental. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You guys are talking to each other. Gigi, yes, I'm a face painter here. Sounds like Gina. Jania. Okay, Jania. Sounds like Gina. Jania, I think. We're going to go with that. I do like Gigi, though. It's kind of saucy. Concern says, for the young people in the chat, perhaps a bit of wisdom that you would like to leave them with, Sheila. Come on. That's such a loaded question. Don't eat yellow snow. I mean, there's so much. So I have been spending the last, I don't know, couple of weeks really trying to dig into analytics and stuff like that, because my numbers on my channel, and if you don't like this kind of talk about YouTube, you don't have to listen. Just tune me out for about 37 seconds. Well, probably 2 minutes and 37 seconds. But my numbers have just been, just kind of tanking as far as views and subscribers and that kind of stuff. So I've been really trying to figure out what I want to talk about. So I kind of have this strategy of content, because a lot of people found me through like my Uber videos or through my work videos, right? So then when I do stuff that talks about regret or mental health or that kind of things, they're not interested in it. So I'm going to try to come up with this schedule of topics that kind of rotates through all of the different things that seems to bring people in. So that way, every few weeks, someone will be happy with the content. And then the stuff that comes every Thursday is not content that's necessarily designed to get new subscribers. It's really designed for the people that are already a part of this community. So right? It's the stuff that I do, the vlogging, where I'm outside and I just kind of, shoot from the hip and just talk about a subject for, less than 5 minutes is my goal. And then members only videos are the same kind of format that we do Thursdays, but I just hit something. But members only videos are a little bit more intimate. They're a little bit more, I'll say a little bit more honesty. I guess I'm not afraid to put myself out there with the members. So the content is still going to be the content, but things are just going to kind of shift just a little bit. And I'm going to kind of be a little bit more thoughtful instead of just saying, oh, I kind of feel like talking about this week. I'm going to kind of be a little bit more thoughtful and be like, I haven't done a work video in a while. I should probably do that. I don't know if you care. I'm done. That's it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Boris and Carrie Love. Oh, Radar's here. Radar. Hello, Radar. Oh, hello. Alicia says, I had 2 managers over the years. I refer to them as bulldogs. They were so hard into the company vibe. We could smell the falseness. I was happy to not have to listen to them. Strum and Banjo, is it true we can make money selling pictures of our feet? I couldn't. I couldn't. I don't know anybody that could. I still have Regina. You're still playing up here. I need to turn you off because I keep looking up. I keep catching you talking. I still had your video playing. Sorry. No, you cannot make pictures of your feet. You just can't. I'm just gonna say that now. I probably could have if I like wanted to do it for a year and see if I could build up some stuff, but I did not have the patience for that. Radar, so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you didn't miss it tonight. I'm sorry, I started reading Cassandra's because Cassandra's talking about, I'm glad you asked that about the feet. She sold foot, I'm assuming that's supposed to be foot jewelry, and looked up the pictures. I just read the next one. Wait, I gotta take a drink. Oh my gosh. 77 Tatum says, I thought about selling dirty panties on Craigslist, so feet pics are minor. Well, I thought about selling dirty socks. I mean, it's not quite as bad as dirty panties, but yeah, dirty socks. I even bought one of those flavor saves, those things that suck the air out, so that they would be nice and fresh when whoever got them. Oh my gosh, the things. I don't know why I'm coughing. And of course I have to pee, so I'm coughing and trying to hold my bladder at the same time. It's not working. Boris and Carrie Love. Doug's laughing. Oh, I love my husband. Strum and Banjo says, I could watch you and hang out with this great gang and chat every day. I know I only do these once a month for the whole community, and usually we have a lot more people in here, so it's kind of a small group today. I'm blaming that on the fact that I was late and people are like completely disgusted with me. I wonder how many subscribers I lost because I was late. Simply Fundamental says, I love all your videos. Thank you so much. No regrets. Yes, I spelled it wrong on purpose with no regrets. That's one of our favorite lines. That was from, I can't remember the name of that. We're the Millers. And the guy had no regrets or whatever tattooed on his neck, or no regrets tattooed on his neck. And the guy's like, really? Not even one? Because it was totally spelled wrong. Whew. Hi, sweet girl. Do you need food? What do you need? I am getting the sassy stomp and the head tilt, so it might be time for dinner for Posey. What do you need? Do you want to come here? Do you want to come here? She says no. Come here. Do you want to come here? Come here. Come here. There we go. Good girl. Everybody wants to say hi. Oh, God. There she is. Oh, say hi. Here, tell him hi. Tell him hi. Oh, baby girl. Do you need food? Do you need food, honey? Do you? Yeah. Do you want daddy to get you some food? Tell him, say, daddy. There you go. Get me some food. Tell him. Hey, do you want? I want to get down is what I want. Freaking get me down, mother. Woo. I need to take a breath. Radar says, I misremembered the time. Boo that I missed most of it. Oh, I was late too, Radar. So you're cool. You're cool. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Just scrolled. Talking about cheese. AJ Konesny. Good to see you, AJ. I'm just going to call you AJ. Oh, Evan loves that movie. No regrets. No regrets. I know I missed some. Oh, Jesse, I thought we were starting a phone tree. I did a post like 2 weeks ago or whatever that I sent out your reminder. I sent out the reminder to everybody. I did 2 posts actually. That's so funny, Jesse. You're so awesome. This and that talk show. I once sold dirty panties about 20 years ago. Told them it was my girlfriend. Sent them her pic, and I wore them the next day and shipped them out. True story. Ew. So much ill going on. Stop with the ill. Someone sells farts in jars. Come on, Strum and Banjo, you lie. Actually, I know that you're probably not lying. I'm sure that they do. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm going back reading some of the comments to see if anyone had a question that I missed. Concern says, okay, in case you didn't fully realize this, your videos are literally a critical part of the survival of our society. Seriously. I just can't. You guys are killing me. I'm so glad that I'm wearing my Thinks panties tonight because I just keep laughing and coughing and sneezing and peeing a little bit. Oh, love you, love you, love you. Oh, goodness. Farts in jars. That's so gross. So gross. What was that movie that the kids were doing it? They were farting in jars, and I can't remember. It was some movie with a bunch of kids. It was the movie where Robin Williams like aged backwards, like he was only 15 years old, but he looked like he was 90 or something like that. I can't remember the name of that movie, but it was that movie. They were all farting in jars and then they have to smell it. God, I have the most random stuff. Oh, everyone's saying hello to Posey. She's still here. She's still here holding up the thing that my printer's sitting on. The cabinet. Boop, boop, boop. For the longest time, this is from Concern. Okay. AJ wanted to say they love my content. Thank you, AJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm having trouble with the comments tonight. Everything's jumping around and I'm having a hard time. So I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments, but thank you so much for that, AJ. Concern says, my Jack Russell Terrier refers to my wife and I as the staff. Is that how Posey refers to you and Doug? We're just her humans. Good job, human, she says. Good job. Thank you for mowing my yard. Thank you for actually mowing my bathroom, is what she says. Let's see. Concern says, for the longest time, I thought Posey was simply a throw pillow in the background. I get a lot of people saying that. They're like, is she still alive? Is that a stuffed animal? So in the video that I've got going on Thursday, I actually took Posey for a walk while we were doing the filming, which was not a good decision on my part, but we did it. And I actually have a part where I show her walking. So people see that she is real and she does move. It is a thing. I swear. I swear. A Posey pillow. I know I need to go pee, Radar. I do, but I can't just leave unless Doug wants to come in and cover for me. He just walked by and he goes, no. Hey, come here, sweetheart. Honey, come here. No. Please. Come here. No. Okay. Where is yours? Is it still downstairs? Yeah. Come here. No. Just say hi, Doug. Look, everybody wants you to say hi. They're going to be so mad. So mad. Oh. Okay. So he didn't come. It's because he doesn't love me. Hey, Posey's here looking at me, wagging her tail like, I'm here, Mom. I love you. All right. So Doug's mom is a little bit wonky. She's a little bit weird. Okay. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot, but I love her. She's a great human and she loves me like I'm her own daughter. And, but she gives us weird gifts. And one day she gave Doug and I these pillows. Okay, wait, here we go. And I have one that's a Doug pillow. It's what, and when it's the same on the front and the back, okay? And so when we got these, we would hide them in places, like in a drawer. So when you open the drawer, you're like, ah, a jump scare. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we have like strange gifts like that from her. This actually is in Doug's office. And then the pillow I have of Doug is actually downstairs in my Pilates studio, which I haven't used in like a year. But it's down on the weights and stuff. And then sometimes I'll forget it's there. And I like walk by like, whoa, hey, it's a Doug pillow. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, phew. You guys are chitty chatting. I'm so sorry. Posey's a chill pump. E1. Yes, she is. What's invisible and smells like carrots? Bunny farts. Cassandra, you are just on it tonight, girl. On it tonight. Jesse says petition to fund Sheila cut out so she can take pee breaks on lives. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, wait. Wait a sec. Wait. Here we go. I'll be right back. I gotta pee, you guys. Oh, I should have muted the mic. Hi, Posey. Hi, Posey. Hello. Hi. I didn't mute the mic. Did you hear me pee? Phew, I feel so much better. Thank you, Jesse. I wouldn't have done that if you didn't say that, Jesse. Oh, everyone's saying hi to Doug because he didn't come. Oh, you guys. I'm scrolling. Sorry. Yeah, Doug wouldn't come. Now we just need smooth jazz while we wait. Don't fart. We'll hear it. I'm always totally convinced that people think that Posey's snoring in the background is me just sitting here ripping them. It's not. It's Posey snoring, I swear. She's a pug. Doug, I think she needs dinner. I don't know if she has dinner, but she is just standing out here sassy stomping me like there's no tomorrow. Let's see here. Cassandra, you're so demented. Fart, fart, fart. Doug, you really could hear me? You could hear me peeing? Could you really? You could hear it? No. No way. No way. I can move the pillow around in my video. Actually, I'll get Doug. I'll get Doug's pillow and I'll start putting that back around in the video. Hells yeah. I am so doing that. I am so doing that, Regina. That's a really good idea. Oh, the pillow as a stand-in made me laugh. You know, she was listening. She's a really good listener. She says, tell me your problems. She's just listening. That's back when I still had some hair. It was going. It was leaving. It was running away. But I don't know why I have a cough. If I'm getting sick, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh. Deliquify. I love that, E1. Deliquify. Yes, it was a quick pee. I did not flush because I didn't mute my mic and I was afraid that you'd be able to hear it. I did wash my hands, but I have to remember to go flush when we're done here. Oh, Radar says, as a medical professional, I can tell you that you can pee that damn fast between patients. Oh, this is officially the best live ever. Tinkle, tinkle, little star. You guys are so funny. Oh my, no one even noticed you were gone. Thank you, concern. AJ says, so far surviving my second week of university classes. Ooh, so you're a freshman, you're just starting out? Ooh, I did a lot of school. I love school. I'd go back to school if I could. Jesse says, I hope you start using the pillow as a bit in your videos, like pretend interview with cuts to the pillow and silence. Oh my God. So it would be like, wait, I gotta think of something to say. Okay, wait, I gotta shake it off. Okay, I gotta think of something to say. Do you know what it's like spending your life living in regret? As she said. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it. Oh my gosh. Whoo. Whoo. Try my cheeks hurt. Whoo. You sound like you got the weather change cough. Maybe that's what it is. It's just like this dry, tickly throat cough. Are you guys laughing? I was trying to think of what the video was about today. Tell me about a time when you made a choice that changed the course of your life. Are you just feeling like you want to be really quiet today? You don't need to share? Fine. Be that way. I don't care. Wait, let's see. What can we see here in the. There's like, here we go. There she is. There she goes. Except I'm gonna replace that with Doug. You betcha. Woo. This and that says I had a job for Allstate as an agent, and you got a 2-minute timer to take a bathroom break every 3 hours between calls. That's nice. That's nice. So they wanted you dehydrated. I just took 2 years at a community college, then recently transferred to in-state university. So I'm technically a junior, but not all of my credits transferred. So I'm between a sophomore and a junior. Got it. Well, AJ, I hope it's going well. Shockingly enough, I actually used to be a college professor. I actually taught gender and communications and public speaking. I taught at the University of Colorado at Denver and Metropolitan State University. And I can tell you these things, just like I can tell you that I was a DJ and did all this stuff because there was no internet back then. So there's no proof. So you can't look me up. Plus I had a different last name. Whew. Wait, I just scrolled and then I just saw Radar C tell me about your feet. Oh, yeah, that's what I asked her. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's going to happen one of these days. I am going to do a video like that and no one is going to get it. That's the thing. It's going to have to be one of those Thursday videos that's really built for just the community, right? Because can you hear me? I forgot to fix my mic. But if I do that in like a regular scripted video, people are going to be like, hello, Crazy Farm. Yeah, this is Heather. Can you please look into Sheila Hammond? Yeah, there's something wrong with her. Sorry, I'm getting tired, you guys. Mo, everybody's laughing. I need one of my head. Tell me about your feet. Maybe I'll find out where she made these pillow things and I'll get one of my feet. Just 1 foot each. I'll get 2 pillows, left foot, right foot. And then I'll put it on either side of her, right? 1 foot on each side. That would be funny. I laugh like that Snidely dog. Remember him? I'm annoying even myself. Snidely dog. Is that what his name was? This guy. I will share it because then you will remember him. Let me share. This guy. Remember him? Remember? That guy? Just that airy laugh. That's me. That's me. Let's click the end stream button. The end stream button should not be so close to the quit sharing button. Pillow talk. Strum and Banjo said, well, there you go. You guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. That is going to have to be another video segment that we offer as pillow talk. And I could do the like you've seen those videos where they can make the people's they have like the fake mouths. It's like a filter or something. And I'll just have her have a fake mouth. Oh, that would be funny. Medina says that she's had a cough for the last week and a half. It just started tonight. So I don't know what's going on. But the weather has definitely changed for sure. Let's see. Samantha says, so glad I found your videos recently. Just received my first BS write-up while I train everyone to do my job, just as your videos described. Now they're mad that I'm interviewing to leave. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, Samantha. And I'm so glad that my videos could help and let you know that you are definitely not alone. Simply Fundamental says that like a kid hiding the kid in the bed, like the parent won't find out. Concerned, you guys are talking about the on hold music. Got it. Yes, I was a professor. Can you even imagine? The best part about growing up without internet is proof. There's no proof. I know it is. It's awesome. I feel bad for the kids these days that all of their worst moments are caught on video and then published out for the masses to see. If we had that, oh my gosh, I think that I would have been a lot more careful or more reckless. I'm not really sure which direction I would have gone. But I'm just really glad there's no proof. I am so glad. The pictures that I have are enough. The pictures with the high hair and all that are enough. LJ English, what does the word jump mean to you? It depends. Are you talking about the verb like jump, or are you talking about like, I didn't know that happened. I didn't know from jump, right? From the beginning. I don't know. I use it for whatever. Mo says, would you ever do stand-up comedy? Yes, I do it every week. Twice a week on YouTube for millions of people. Whoever wants to watch it could come watch it. I would never travel to do comedy. It's not something that I would ever do. I'm a homebody, and I can't imagine leaving Posey and Doug to go to gross little dinky bars and perform to drunk people who throw things at me. I just would prefer to perform here in the safety of my little office. Goodness gracious. Blue. Smutly. Is that what his name? It's Muttley, not Smutly. It's Muttley. Adds factor. Muttley. But I guess I would make it Smutly. Strum and banjo. Yes, Muttley, the snickering dog. AJ says, my degree at community college was video production. My current degree here at the university is graphic design. Alrighty then. Just know that if you don't do what you studied to do, then that's okay too. Okay. I studied, I was a communications major. I wanted to be, her name was Connie Chung. She's an old journalist. I wanted to be a journalist. And so that's what I studied. My undergrad was in journalism and my master's degree was in communications. And that's what I thought that I would be. That's why I got into radio. But then I became an internet person and built software and did all kinds of stuff. And now I'm a YouTuber. Let's see. Alicia says that cartoon is inspired from the film The Great Race. I've never heard of it. We're going to have to call this soon, you guys. I can't stop not coughing. Am I following this correctly? Pillow toe rings. You guys are funny. Alicia says, I got to sign off. Good night, Alicia. I'm sorry if I missed it before you left. Medina, thanks for popping in there, girl. It always seems you got my back. Thank you. Radar says, I remember Connie Chung. She was married to Maury Povich. Well, she still is married to Maury Povich. Flower Cutie says, hearing you makes me think my life will be okay. Life has its paths. It does. Life has so many paths. That's why I did that video, I don't know, last week or the week before, where I started talking about choices, right? Every choice that we've ever made has led us to this point right here, right now, where we are all together on this live stream. It just kind of blows my mind that making one choice slightly differently might have led down a completely different way. It's crazy. I wish that life sometimes was like one of those choose your own adventure books. Do you guys remember those, where it would say, if you want to do this, go to page 10. If you want to do that, go to page 8. And so then you go to page 8 and read it and then go, oh, got to go back because I want to see what page 10 was all about, right? I love those books. I wish life could be a little bit more like that. But alas, I am not the boss of things. AJ says, I'm not really sure what I'll do for my career. I may do art as a hobby. I love that. Strum and Banjo says, you're rocking it. Laugh lines. I already can't wait for the next live. Once a month is about all we could do, because I get tired and my voice goes. And tonight, apparently I'm coughing and I've got crud on the sides of my mouth and it's bothering me. I have to call my significant other. Will only take 5 minutes. He hates the phone. Cassandra, we might be leaving. Diana's significant other is autistic, which is what Cassandra's sister is all about. Concern says it's sitting stand-up comedy. Yep, that's it. Plus, if I do it my way, then I get to actually write it out, and then I get to like kind of refine the jokes. And if I do like stand-up comedy, I'm really afraid that I would go off on so many tangents that I might never return. Let's see. Samantha says, now you bring hope and joy to many people who greatly need it. Thank you, Samantha. That's very kind. LJ English, you just described jump. I don't understand what you need from me, LJ. I would love to answer your question, but I'm not sure what you need from me, sweetheart. Cassandra says, yes, it's amazing. We are all here right now, and it was your decision to bring joy to us, and love you for that. Thank you so much. Ad says, thank you for your screens. AJ, I'm about to slap you. Also, next Monday is going to be my 22nd birthday. I'm feeling so old. Did you feel that? Those were mental slaps. And now I'm giving you a hug. There you go. You got mental slaps and a hug. Happy early birthday to you. Much love to you guys. Thank you. You guys are getting ready to leave, huh? You know that my voice is going. I'm reading what Concern said. Sorry, Paige, do what you need to engage in creating your artwork. I forsake that and became a lawyer. I don't know what the right choice was for me, but I really wonder about who I'd be today if I had. And the voice is going, you guys. It's going. Janea says, gives me a heart. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you came tonight. It's good to meet you. I'm glad that you caught this one too, 77. AJ, I know you're just being a little sarcastic. I know that. But you know what? Being the age that I am right now, I would never go back to 21. Ever. If they said you could go back to a certain age, I think that I would probably go somewhere in my late 30s, early 40s. I would not go back to being 21 again. No. But I was a really stupid 21-year-old. Simply fundamental. My tummy and cheeks hurt from laughing. I am so glad my work here is done. Glad you didn't resort to selling dirty socks or undies. AJ, the world is your oyster. Do all the things. I'm running with scissors towards 50. Jen, that is awesome. I am running with scissors. Oh, girl, I might have to steal that. That's awesome. Cassandra says, thank you for mentioning my channel. Of course, I will mention anyone's got a channel. I would love to support small creators because I am one. Oh, we're going to have to go. Yes, Ads Factor. I did hugs and an uppercut. Oh, I'm glad that you guys all have toned abs now. Yes, just think of it as a workout. You bet. Good night. CR, thank you so much for remembering tomorrow. I've got my procedure. I'm sure it will go just fine. I will be living for the time I can have coffee again. That is my biggest fear about having the endoscopy. I'm so scared that they're going to be like, yeah, you're going to have to stop drinking coffee. And I'll be like, yeah. So I guess I'll die soon because, yeah, no. I know, Regina, Simply Fundamental, the running with scissors sounds like a really good topic. I'm going to be 55 in October, so maybe that will be my birthday one. Okay, I got to write it down because in 10 minutes, I'm going to be like, Doug, what was that idea again? Running with scissors to 55. I'll be 55. I can now officially live in one of those retirement communities. Oh, I just laughed and it hurt my tooth. Nothing hurt at 32 and I had money. Yeah, that's why I think I would go back to my 30s or 40s. I would not go back to my 20s. Medina, awesome stream tonight, Sheila. Thank you for the encouragement and positive energy. Lots of love and prayers to you, Doug and Posey. Medina, I just adore you. I do. You're just a pumpkin. Thank you so much. Good night, AJ. Good night, Cassandra's sister. Good night, Simply Fundamental. Good night. Okay, LJ. Oh, Venture SR. Thank you for such a great night. Everyone's amazing. Yes. LJ English, I don't know. You're still talking about jump, honey. We'll have to bring that up next time. I'm not sure what you need from me there. Strumming says, thinking of you tomorrow. Good night, everyone. If I didn't say your name, Mo, good night. Desiree, you guys, I'm so happy that all of you are here. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. We always have such a good time, and I'm always so buzzed for hours after this because it's so fun. It is just so much love and so much laughter, and I just love being with you guys. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me the way that you do. And I guess I will see some of you next month, and some of you I will see next week. For the members that are here tonight, there is not going to be a members only live stream tomorrow because I'm having that procedure, and I just don't think that I'm going to feel like wanting to do it. So there should have been a post that went out probably during this live stream, just as a reminder. So I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Okay. So I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.